In a world that's constantly changing, Stoicism offers us a steady anchor, a guiding philosophy that has withstood the test of time. If you're ready to cultivate resilience, inner peace, and a more meaningful existence, you're in the right place. Join us as we delve into the 7 habits for a Stoic lifestyle. Stoicism is more than just a philosophy, it's a way of life that emphasizes virtue, resilience, and a profound understanding of our own minds. In a society that's often defined by its distractions and fleeting pleasures, Stoicism offers us a path to genuine fulfillment and lasting tranquility. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, to accept the inevitable ups and downs, and to develop the virtues that make us better individuals and citizens. So, whether you're new to Stoicism or a seasoned practitioner, stick around as we dive into the 7 habits for a Stoic lifestyle. These habits aren't just theoretical musings, they're practical tools that can transform the way you think, act, and experience the world around you. From embracing the present moment to harnessing the power of negative visualization, these habits hold the key to unlocking a life of purpose, resilience, and profound wisdom. Are you ready to embrace Stoicism as a guiding light in your modern journey? Let's begin our exploration of the 7 habits that can shape a Stoic lifestyle for the ages. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, so you never miss a moment of Stoic insight. Now, let's dive in. Habit 1. Acceptance of the present moment. In our journey to cultivate a Stoic lifestyle, our first habit is perhaps one of the most foundational, the acceptance of the present moment. At the heart of this principle lies the concept of amor fati, which translates to love of fate. This means embracing every aspect of our lives, whether it's joy or sorrow, success or failure, as an integral part of our unique journey. The Stoics believe that by wholeheartedly accepting our circumstances, we empower ourselves to find meaning and purpose in even the most challenging situations. Cultivating acceptance is a practice that requires both self-awareness and a shift in perspective. It involves acknowledging that there are aspects of life beyond our control and that our true power lies in how we respond to them. When we release our attachment to specific outcomes and focus on our inner responses, we liberate ourselves from the grip of anxiety and frustration. Consider this: instead of dwelling on missed opportunities or setbacks, Stoicism invites us to reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. For instance, if you encounter an unexpected obstacle at work, you might choose to view it as a chance to develop problem-solving skills, resilience, and adaptability. This shift in mindset not only lessens the emotional weight of adversity but also empowers us to make the best of any situation. In your own life, you can begin by consciously observing your reactions to different circumstances. When you find yourself facing adversity, take a moment to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, can I control this situation, or is it beyond my influence? If it's beyond your control, remind yourself that your power lies in how you choose to respond. By internalizing this practice, you'll find yourself navigating life's twists and turns with greater serenity and wisdom. So, whether it's a minor inconvenience or a major life challenge, remember that the principle of acceptance is your gateway to a more fulfilling and peaceful existence. As we move forward on our journey to a Stoic lifestyle, let's keep this powerful habit in mind: the habit of embracing the present moment, loving our fate, and discovering opportunities for growth in every experience. Habit 2. Practice of negative visualization. Welcome back to our exploration of the Stoic habits that can transform the way we approach life. Our second habit is a thought-provoking practice known as the practice of negative visualization. Now, before you dismiss the idea of dwelling on worst-case scenarios, let's dive into why this practice holds a special place in Stoic philosophy. The practice of negative visualization involves deliberately imagining the worst possible outcomes in various situations. While this might sound counterintuitive, it serves a profound purpose: to enhance gratitude and minimize the fear of loss. By mentally confronting the potential challenges and losses that life could bring, we gain a new appreciation for the things we often take for granted. Think about it. In our daily lives, we tend to focus on our desires and goals, rarely pausing to appreciate what we already have. Negative visualization encourages us to momentarily step into a world without those possessions, relationships, or opportunities. This exercise isn't meant to induce distress, but rather to create a sense of contrast that fosters deeper gratitude. Consider your relationships, for instance. By imagining the absence of a loved one, you can uncover a newfound appreciation for their presence and the moments you share. Or consider your material possessions. Picture losing your home, your car, or even your smartphone. This practice doesn't aim to induce fear, but rather to remind you of the impermanence of external factors. By integrating negative visualization into your daily routine, you'll likely find a subtle shift in your perspective. You'll become more attuned to the richness of your experiences and relationships, and you'll be better equipped to cope with unexpected challenges. This practice acts as a buffer against the anxiety that arises from the fear of loss, helping you build emotional resilience and a deeper sense of contentment. As we embrace the Stoic path, let's remember the power of negative visualization. By envisioning life without what we hold dear, we can truly appreciate the abundance that surrounds us. Join me as we continue our journey through the habits of a Stoic lifestyle, exploring how each one contributes to a life of purpose, resilience, and profound wisdom. Habit 3. Developing inner virtues. As we delve deeper into the habits of a Stoic lifestyle, we arrive at a cornerstone principle: the cultivation of inner virtues. Stoicism places immense importance on developing virtues that shape our character and guide our actions. These virtues are not mere concepts, they are the moral compass that steers us toward a life of purpose and integrity. Stoic philosophy outlines 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues provide a framework for ethical living, inspiring us to seek excellence in both our thoughts and actions. Let's take a closer look at each of these virtues and their significance in our daily lives. Wisdom calls us to embrace knowledge and understanding. It encourages us to seek the truth, to be open-minded, and to continuously learn from our experiences. Wisdom involves critical thinking, self-awareness, and the ability to discern between what's truly valuable and what's fleeting. Courage challenges us to confront our fears and act with resilience in the face of adversity. It's not about the absence of fear, but the willingness to stand firm despite it. Courage empowers us to take risks, to stand up for our principles, and to face challenges head-on. Justice is the virtue of fairness and equity. It reminds us to treat others with respect, to uphold our responsibilities, and to contribute positively to our communities. Justice involves acting in ways that align with our moral values and ensuring that our decisions consider the welfare of all. Temperance guides us in finding balance and moderation in all aspects of life. It encourages self-control and the avoidance of excess. Temperance reminds us that seeking lasting contentment doesn't come from pursuing fleeting pleasures, but from aligning our actions with our values. Cultivating these virtues isn't a one-time achievement, but an ongoing practice that requires conscious effort. Start by setting intentions to embody these virtues in your interactions and decisions. Seek opportunities for personal growth that align with these principles. For instance, if you're facing a difficult decision, draw upon your wisdom and courage to make choices that align with your values. Habit 4. Focus on the virtue of mind. As we progress through the habits of a Stoic lifestyle, we arrive at a habit that places the spotlight on our inner world, the habit of focusing on the virtue of the mind. Central to this practice is the concept of the impartial spectator, an intriguing concept that encourages us to view our thoughts and actions from an objective, impartial standpoint. Imagine a spectator in the grand theater of your mind, an observer devoid of personal bias or emotional attachments. This impartial spectator provides a lens through which we can critically analyze our thoughts, decisions, and behaviors. This self-reflection, detached from our ego-driven narratives, offers us valuable insights into our motivations, intentions, and the alignment of our actions with our values. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth. By stepping outside of ourselves and examining our thoughts and actions with objectivity, we gain the ability to identify patterns, biases, and areas for improvement. When we engage with the impartial spectator, we open the door to a deeper understanding of our strengths and areas of development. Engaging with the impartial spectator isn't about self-criticism or judgment. Instead, it's an act of self-compassion and self-awareness. It allows us to celebrate our victories, acknowledge our challenges, and make conscious choices that lead us toward the virtues we're cultivating. When we're able to observe our thoughts and behaviors without the clouding influence of our emotions, we gain the freedom to shape our responses to align with our desired outcomes. So, how can we integrate the virtue of mind into our daily lives? Begin by setting aside time for self-reflection, whether through meditation, journaling, or simply quiet contemplation. Ask yourself probing questions. Why am I feeling this way? What motives are driving my actions? How can I align my decisions with the virtues I aim to cultivate? By consistently engaging with the impartial spectator, we elevate our self-awareness and make conscious choices that propel us along the Stoic path. As we continue our journey through the habits of a Stoic lifestyle, let's remember that our minds are powerful tools for personal transformation, and the virtue of mind is our compass toward wisdom, integrity, and growth. Habit 5. Understanding the dichotomy of control. Stoicism teaches us that there are aspects of life within our control and others beyond our control. This realization forms the foundation of the dichotomy of control. While we can't control external events, circumstances, or the actions of others, we do retain command over our thoughts, responses, and choices. Adopting this perspective has profound implications for our well-being. By recognizing that external circumstances are often beyond our influence, we free ourselves from the shackles of anxiety and frustration. Instead of expending energy on things we can't change, we channel our focus and efforts toward what we can control, our attitudes, actions, and interpretations. Consider a traffic jam during your morning commute. You can't control the traffic itself, but you can control how you react to it. Will you allow it to ruin your mood, or will you use the time to listen to an audiobook or practice mindfulness? The dichotomy of control invites us to relinquish the unnecessary burden of trying to control the uncontrollable and empowers us to direct our energy toward constructive pursuits. This habit is particularly impactful when making decisions. Instead of fixating on outcomes, focus on the process and intention behind your choices. For instance, when considering a career change, concentrate on the effort you put into the job search, networking, and skill development. While you can't guarantee a specific job offer, you can control the quality of your efforts. As we embrace the dichotomy of control, we foster resilience, inner peace, and a sense of empowerment. We learn to navigate life's twists and turns with greater equanimity. Join me as we continue our journey through the habits of a Stoic lifestyle, exploring how the understanding of control enriches our daily experiences and guides us toward a life of purpose and tranquility. Habit 6. Practicing gratitude and contentment. In our ongoing exploration of Stoicism's transformative habits, we come to a habit that can revolutionize our perspective on life, the practice of gratitude and contentment. Stoicism encourages us to savor the present moment and find fulfillment in what we already possess. In a world driven by consumerism and the pursuit of more, Stoicism invites us to pause and appreciate the abundance that surrounds us. By actively practicing gratitude, we train ourselves to recognize the value of simple pleasures, relationships, and experiences. This shift in focus from what's lacking to what's present fosters a profound sense of contentment. Cultivating gratitude can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, jot down a few things you're grateful for, whether it's a beautiful sunrise, a kind interaction, or a comfortable home. This practice isn't about denying challenges or difficulties. Rather, it's about amplifying the positive aspects of our lives and rewiring our brains to notice them more readily. Contentment, closely linked to gratitude, emerges when we find joy in the present rather than incessantly chasing future desires. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness isn't contingent on amassing material possessions. It's cultivated through our internal state and perspective. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we break free from the cycle of craving and find a profound sense of inner peace. Consider the relationship between contentment and material possessions. Instead of chasing the latest gadgets or fashion trends, reflect on how the pursuit of these things may distract you from deeper sources of fulfillment. When we detach our happiness from external acquisitions, we liberate ourselves from the constant need for more and discover a wellspring of contentment from within. As we incorporate the practice of gratitude and contentment into our lives, we tap into a well of lasting joy and satisfaction. Join me as we continue our journey through the habits of a Stoic lifestyle, uncovering how this practice enriches our connection to the present moment and helps us rediscover the richness that exists in every facet of our lives. Habit 7. Embracing impermanence. As we approach the conclusion of our journey through the habits of a Stoic lifestyle, we arrive at a habit that illuminates the beauty of impermanence, the habit of embracing impermanence itself. This practice is anchored in the Stoic principle of memento mori, a poignant reminder of our mortality that encourages us to live with intention and purpose. Memento mori translates to remember you will die. It might sound morbid, but this practice isn't meant to invoke fear. Rather, it's a catalyst for living fully and authentically. By acknowledging our mortality, we're urged to transcend the trivialities that often preoccupy our lives and focus on what truly matters. Understanding the impermanence of life shapes our priorities and the way we approach relationships, experiences, and even challenges. When we recognize that our time on this earth is finite, we're motivated to make the most of each moment, to mend broken relationships, to pursue our passions, and to leave a meaningful legacy. Imagine how this realization can impact your choices. Would you continue postponing your dreams, knowing that time isn't guaranteed? Would you hold on to grudges, understanding that they steal precious moments of connection? Embracing impermanence propels us to seize the present, savor the beauty of existence, and contribute positively to the lives of those around us. So, as we conclude our exploration of Stoic habits, let's carry the wisdom of embracing impermanence with us. Let's infuse our lives with purpose, intention, and a deep appreciation for the fleeting moments that comprise our journey. By internalizing the principle of memento mori, we're invited to approach each day as an opportunity for growth, connection, and the creation of lasting memories. Thank you for joining me on this voyage through the habits of a Stoic lifestyle. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay connected as we continue to delve into Stoicism's timeless wisdom. Embrace impermanence, and let it be the driving force behind a life lived with authenticity, passion, and profound significance. I encourage you to take these Stoic principles and integrate them into your life. Embrace acceptance, practice negative visualization, nurture inner virtues, engage your impartial spectator, understand the dichotomy of control, Cultivate gratitude and contentment, and above all, embrace impermanence. Let these habits be your compass, guiding you toward a life of purpose, tranquility, and authenticity. Your journey doesn't end here. It's just the beginning. Share your experiences, insights, and challenges in the comments below. If you have questions or suggestions for future videos, I'm here to listen and continue this exploration with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you stay connected with our ongoing discussions on Stoicism and its profound impact on modern living. Remember, Stoicism isn't a destination, it's a way of life. Let's navigate this journey together, drawing from the wellspring of ancient wisdom to illuminate our present and shape our future. Thank you for being a part of the Stoic Today community. Until next time, stay mindful, stay resilient, and stay stoic.